Hello there. Welcome back or to Doomsday. We are diving into E.L.F today. I've already done my base. I used L'Oreal Age Perfect Serum Foundation, Hourglass Setting Powder, Hourglass Bronzer. Sorry, my pups are freaking out right now playing. And E.L.F Brow Pencil. Now, I did get a huge box, not huge, but a modest size box of E.L.F products in today, including the E.L.F Restoring Oil Mist. I'm going to try to use this as a setting spray. I don't know if that's a good idea because it is an oil, but we will see. My skin is really dry, and I also purchased the Jelly Pop Moisturizer. That is great if your skin is oily. It feels like water on the skin. It smells beautiful. I think it's great. However, I am a dry-skinned girl that really prefers some deep-ass hydration. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so we're only going to do eyeshadow and blush and highlight because that's what I have here. I have the bite-size little mini 4-quad bite-size shadow in Very Bad, and the new face bite size, if I can figure out how to open it. Here we go. Blush and highlight in I don't see a color on this one. Well, pink, because I don't see a color. Let's see. Lychee, that's what it is. Lychee. Okay. Oh, and I got these cute little eye tapes for your eyeshadow because, well, I suck at eyeshadow, kind of. Not really, but kind of. You know what I'm saying. Alright, we're going to go in with the blush. Here it is. This is Lychee. And it's so tiny. These are like $3, though. The color is really, it's like a natural rosy tone. Ooh, that's pretty, pigmented there. Let's hope it doesn't go on too harshly now. And I'm not much of a blush wearer per se. I like for my blush to be a little more on just the natural fleshy side. See, that's good for me. I don't require a lot of blush. I don't really like the howdy doody look on me. Not saying no one else can pull it off, because I'm sure you can. I just prefer modesty with the blush. Alright, now we're going to try the highlighter, which, let's swatch it here. Ooh, looks very pretty. Okay, nice. Let's see how it applies with a brush. I'm using the Real Techniques. I kind of are, ooh. For $3, you can't really beat it now, can ya? I'm already kind of dewy due to my foundation. It's the foundation serum, L'Oreal Age Perfect. I already said it, but there it is again. I really, really love that foundation, especially for drier skin. My God, it is beautiful. It leaves, it's the foundation I did my last video on, actually. I got it in a shade, a couple of shades darker. Pobby. I'm sorry, my dogs are playing and they are just having too much fun right now. But who am I to stand in their way? So I'm going to do a little bit on the Cupid's bow, tip of the nose. I wonder if this is going to be one of those highlights that fades kind of fast, you know? It's very beautiful on the cheek. Alright. Highly recommend. $3. Not bad at all. Now, I don't really know if, because these are pretty fair in tone. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn my fan off. I hope it's not too loud. But, these are pretty fair in tone, as I was saying. So I don't know if the tape will be really necessary. Like, we're not, let's try it anyway for shits and giggles. I've never used an eye tape before. So I was curious to see how this would work, because I do like a sharper edge, but I more or less just do it by blending, and then I clean up with my sponge afterwards. So we're gonna, God, I hope I do this right. we're going to take the tape and place it right there. Is that out too far? I feel like that's out too far. How about... God, it's going to lose its stickiness. Right there. Oh, shit. God dang it. Right there, just about to the edge of the brow. And one of my concerns was that it wouldn't stick very well because of the makeup that's underneath. But I feel like it is adhering quite well. I just wouldn't like be too rough with it, you know. Let's take out my trusty James Charles brushes here, and I have more than just the James Charles brushes in here. Like, I crammed it full of brushes I use the majority of the time. And then my color switch, which I love. This came in my BoxyCharm for the month of July, and I love it. It's fabulous. It's just freaking awesome. What more can I say? All right. Now, see, I have my Jaclyn Hill brushes in here too. A lot of people don't like Jaclyn Hill, but she's just a person. She is just a freaking human being, you know? Leave her alone. Leave Jaclyn alone. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Let's go in. I'm going to go in with this one right here to just kind of go all over the eye and the lid and whatnot. Let's see what happens. Oh, I can see that. I didn't really expect to see it. Like, I expected it to be more of a, I guess, kind of a fleshy tone. But it definitely is there. I feel like that eye tape is just going to fall off. Sorry, I'm really bad at doing makeup and talking at the same time. My apologies. Multitasking is not my forte. Alright, now I would like to deepen that up a little. Pobby, calm down. Calm down for mommy. I feel like this one's still out a little too far. There we go. Alright. So now we're going to take the deepest shade here. I'm brave, I know. And deepen up that crease a little bit. And this is one of the Jaclyn Hill brushes that doesn't come in the eye brush set, but you can buy it. It either comes in like the master collection or you just buy it by itself on Morphe.com. Okay. You know, I get home from work, right? And we have, sorry, it's like I just blew that in your face. We have 4 dogs in this house. So as soon as I get home, you know, they're all excited and they're freaking out and they're jumping all over the place. And I love them. Like, God, I love them. Love them to death. But sometimes, just sometimes, I wish I could just walk through my house without tripping over an animal. Just sometimes. It'd be nice, you know, to just get from the bedroom to, say, the bathroom or the kitchen without kicking a little dog accidentally across the floor, because they are always right up under your feet. And Pablo, he's my little Shih Tzu Yorkie. I guess they call him a Shorkie. And bless his heart, he is just all about me, which I love. I think it's adorable. I think he is adorable. He's the best. And dogs don't really, they're not attracted to me. Like, I've never really been a dog person. But for whatever reason, whenever I brought Pablo home, I would catch myself smiling for no reason. You know, I would be on my way to work thinking of Pablo and just get this overwhelming sense of joy. Almost like, you know, how you feel when you think of your child. You know, it's just crazy. And, yeah, it's just, he's really brought something special to my life that I did not anticipate on. You know, I didn't expect it to be a thing. I didn't expect it to be what it is, but he definitely captured my heart. Alright, now I'm just fluffing out that shade with a fluffy blending brush. And And voila, the crease is pretty much done for the most part. This isn't going to be too intense of a look. Now we will go in with this nice coppery rose shade right here. It's like a shimmer shade. Ooh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty. And then here is the other shimmer shade. It's more pinky, less coppery. Yeah, we're going to use both of those. All right, so for the coppery shimmery, let's go in. I have huge eyelids. Well, they have to be huge to cover my huge eyeballs. But yeah, this little quad of shadows is only $3. How is that even fair? I mean, how does E.L.F make their money? They are so affordable, so good. I mean, I cannot say enough good things about their Camo Hydrating Concealer. That stuff is amazing. And the Jelly Pop Primer. Chapo, calm down. Calm down, buddy. Mama will play with you guys when we're done making this little video, okay? I know you guys can't be hungry. I just fed you. Sorry, I'm talking to the animals again. Now we're going to go in with that more rosy tone and do the outer part of the eye. It'll probably be hard to tell them apart once they're both on, but we'll see, won't we? I should have got another palette out just to deepen these shades up a bit, but I kind of just wanted to see what they look like on their own, you know? And I do love these rosy tones. They are very, very pretty. We'll deepen up that outer V there with that dark shade that we went into the crease with. I don't see names for these shades. They might be on here, but they're just too teeny tiny, and I can't read that. The directions say mix and match colors and apply to eyelid. Well, Sorry. I'm an idiot. I worked today, and I work in retail, and I deal with idiots on a daily basis, and I'm sorry, I have no excuse for my behavior. Anywho, I'm kind of excited to remove this tape and see if it actually made that big of a difference in how I typically do my shadow. Like, I can see some shadow on the tape, so I can tell it's actually giving me a guide there. Oh my. And see, I can let them outside, but I can't let them outside in the front yard, because then they will definitely go after any person they see walking down the street. They're nice dogs, like they're not going to attack you or bite you or anything like that, but they don't really like strangers very well. They wouldn't bite anyone, just they don't like strangers. And therefore I have to only let them out back, and there's only so much they can do within a fenced backyard, you know. They don't... Come on, calm down. Alright, I might have to let her out back because she is getting restless, so hang tight, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Maybe I should have done that a long time ago, but you know what? I left my eyeshadow in there, so be back again. Okay, officially back this time, until I have to stop and run after them and do some more stuff. So, deepening up the outer V here with the deepest shade in this 4-pan palette. I might top this with my Hourglass, what's it called? Scattered Lights or something? I can't remember, but it's beautiful. I can see better on this side because my ring light is like over here. I can't keep it in front of me because I don't have the setup for that. It's quite annoying, to be honest with you. I don't really have the room in this room to record how I would like to. But we make do with what we've got. Alright, so now I need to go under the lash line. And I think... First, let me get that Scattered Lights. Yeah, those are really pretty. They kind of look different on my hand than they do in on the eyes. This is the Scattered Lights, the Hourglass Scattered Light, and I have the shade Rapture, which is red. Look at this here. And I'm just going to take some of that and plop it right on the lid. It actually goes very, very well with this little quad here. Ow, my elbow. Oh, Lord. There's always barking going on around here. Like, it's constant. It is just constant. I'm gonna have to go check on them again. I am so sorry. I'll be right back. Again, we're back. I mean, having dogs is like having children, especially when you have as many as I do. There's just never a dull moment. There's never any peace. It's just... And we're blessed for every moment, right? I mean, I know that sounded really sarcastic, but I love my dogs. All right, so I'm going in with the palest shade right here to just kind of lightly smoke it out a little bit. And then I'll go in with the deeper one again, a little tighter under there, so it's not so like smoked out, but I do want it smoky. I might even try one of the shimmer shades underneath there. I do like this little quad. I wouldn't mind picking up, how many are there? Like 4? They're quite dusty. Must tell you that. There is like a lot of kick up in the pan when you go in to get the shadows, especially with the mattes. This would be really good with like my pink hair, but I don't really have pink anymore. It's more blonde. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a not as fluffy brush and kind of try to, not tight line, but you know, just make it a little tighter with the deeper shade. Poppy! I'm sorry, guys. I know the sounds of my dogs are probably like frustrating as hell. Unless you're a dog lover and you have dogs and you get it and you understand. Like I was saying before though, I was never a dog person, and it took me a while to even warm up to having dogs, honestly. I would get so upset when there would be like pee or poop on the floor. It's just disgusting. You know, no one wants to come home from work and have to clean up piss and shit from dogs. Like, you just don't. Having said that, and we live in a place where we can't leave them out while we're at work, because we have tried tying them up, you know, the most humane way possible. You know, people leave their dogs chained in the backyard and all the time. I feel like anything I could say online is going to be somewhat incriminating. You know what I mean? Like, because people take every little thing, every little detail of what people say, and they twist it and they run with it, and they just, ugh, it's terrifying. But anywho, any way we would try to confine the dogs to make sure they'd stay in the backyard, they'd get loose. Hence causing problems with the neighbors. You know, the neighbors don't like it. The dogs bark too much. They got out, you know, broke through the fence. Now pause is being called, and we're having to come home from work to pick up the dogs and do all this. So we had to leave them inside. We have to leave them indoors. Let's try to remove this now. It's not, see, it's not really a deep enough. Oh, that is nice, huh? And it didn't remove any of the makeup. Oh, how cute. Good little purchase there for $2 or $3. Anyway, all right, now on to eyeliner. We got into a lot of shit with the dogs getting out all the time, because we didn't like leaving them chained up in the backyard either. We didn't like leaving them cooped up in the house all day, but we both have, you know, 40+ hour a week jobs, and we couldn't just leave them unattended for that long, you know, in the house. Well, that's what it came to. We had to. One of the dogs, we actually had to find a new home because Ooh, this is going to be a sad story. Maybe I shouldn't even tell it right now because it might take too long. Long story short, our dog, Todd, he was an amazing dog. He was a hugger. Like, he truly loves people. He would jump up on his hind legs and actually wrap his arms around you. He was just a very loving dog. He got out a lot of times. I was about to say a couple of times, but he got out a lot of times. And paws would be called by our neighbors on him constantly. And one day, we have some unsavory characters, we'll just put it that way, that live in our area. And I believe they were being mean to Todd because it was not in Todd's nature to just go and like lash out and attack somebody unless he was being provoked. And I already knew that there were some kids down the street that were throwing rocks at him and shit one day. Yeah, that's another story too. And don't give me this kids will be kids shit. They were like 13, 14. You know, what? You're throwing rocks at... Anyway. I get here. Paws calls me. I have to leave work to come home to get Todd. Because now Todd went back into the backyard and he is not coming out. And they can't go in to get him because it's trespassing, blah, blah, blah. I get home and there are not only paws in my yard, but police officers as well. And they proceed to tell me that Todd viciously came after them and they had to mace him. And that kills me. They maced Todd, but it didn't faze him. And that's why I believe he was messed with. They were messing with him. They were being mean to him. And by the time the cops got there, he was already in such defense mode that it was too late, you know. And Todd never bit a single person ever. He never. That's just not who Todd was. That's not the kind of dog he was. And the people at Paws knew this, you know, so because they know Todd. They've been out here to get... Todd is a common name, or he's a household name at Paws. And it just, I don't know, it broke my heart to know that we were not equipped to take care of Todd the way he needed to be taken care of. It was unfair of us to keep him here, knowing the repercussions of that, because we couldn't keep him safe. We just couldn't. I mean, when we're here, yeah, we can, but we had to go to work and we could not keep him safe while we were at work. It was like a lose-lose situation. So out of the 3 dogs, you know, the other 2 didn't get out like Todd did, but Todd was an explorer. He was a jumper. He was a runner. He was constantly full of energy and on the go. And just as loving as he was energetic, it still pisses me off so fucking much to know that he was maced because, and no one can convince me otherwise, because he was messed with. You know, they brought that out in him. They asked for it. I'm sorry. It's just... I did not plan on telling that story, but, you know, maybe one day we'll actually do like a story time and I can tell you guys all kinds of crap, not just about dogs, but if you're interested, you know, life lessons, things like that. Things I wish were different. Things I would have done differently. Talking about Todd, though, has made me pretty sad. We miss him. Every now and then, you know, your Google Photos, like, keeps track of your photos and images and stuff, and it says, remember this, remember when, and it's like, take a look back on this day, and recently Todd's pictures came up in my memories, and my kids loved him too, especially my son. My son was all about Todd. But, yeah. Well, needless to say, though, he went to a good home. They changed his name. I can't remember what they changed it to. It was something like Theodore or Preston, or it was just something like that. You know, to me, he'll always be Todd. But, you know, such is life. Life happens. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore about that. This is the Facial Oil Mist Restoring. We're at 24 minutes, so I need to hurry it up. I wanted to try this as a setting spray, so let's try it real quick and just see what happens. I don't know. Let's just do it. It smells like roses. Doesn't, I'm feeling my chest because I wanted to see if it felt oily. It feels more, definitely doesn't taste like water. Let's try it down. Alright, I'm going to apply some mascara and I'll be right back. And we're back. Now, I have to mention this mascara. I got it as a free sample. It's the Marc Jacobs Blacker 42 Blacker mascara, and oh my god, I love this mascara so freaking much. Like, it is just a beautiful, beautiful 1 to 2 coats max. Done. Finito. Done. Love it. These, highly recommend. More the eyeshadow quad than the blush highlighter duo. Maybe it would have been better in a different color. I don't know. I really like the highlighter. The blush was a little, I can tell it'd be easy to go overboard with that. I definitely, where'd they go? Definitely recommend this eye tape. It didn't remove the makeup where it sat, and I mean, it's not like highly defined because we didn't use deep shades, but you can see, I mean, it's just a perfectly, you know, clean edge there, and I love that. Oh, and the oil mist, I think I like it as a setting spray, and I'll tell you why. So after I sprayed it, I was fanning it down, and then I took my blender and I just kind of tapped it in, and it gave, like, my skin was already looking dewy and stuff like that, but it made it just look more fresh and clean, and I think it's great. Yeah, I'm very, very thrilled with everything I purchased. And like, even $3, okay? Even if you just like the highlighter, like, that is a very, very pretty highlighter. You can't go wrong. E.L.F is an amazing, amazing brand. Last time I tried one of their foundations, I wasn't really a fan, but, you know, maybe I should give it another shot and just see what happens. Anyway, I'm sorry about the Todd story. I really did not think that I was going to dig that deep into my soul today. But yeah, there's a little peek into something, you know, about me. But yeah, I guess that is it. If you have not subscribed, please do. I'm very unorthodox, very unorganized. I'm all over the place. My channel is a mess. I am a mess. I don't have a schedule, an uploading schedule. I don't, you know, I'm here when I'm here, you know. It's very sporadic and spontaneous. Like today, I didn't even know I was going to make a video. I just decided, you know, hey, this E.L.F stuff is here. Let's take a look at it and see what happens. But anyway, with that, I bid you all good night, and I will see you on the next one. Oh, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I hope the fan and the dogs weren't too annoying for you. Please try to look past all that. Remember, I'm not a pro at this. This is something I do for fun, and I hope that you guys watching enjoy what I'm doing here. Let me know if you do or not, and if you don't, tell me to kiss your ass in the comments. Either way, I would just be happy to get a comment from you. I'm serious. Like, I don't have friends, okay? Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.